wait. You said it best. You said there would be no problem with the giraffes if man was not killing the giraffe. And you are right. And there'd be no problem with black people if the white man was not killing black people. Listen, let me tell you something.
ISUPK.
Me, brother, tell them where you at.
Genesis 11:1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
Let me tell you something, black man. If you don't understand what happened with Trump, if you worry, if you concerned, you go back and open up the Bible and you will fully understand what God is saying. Because what's happening in America right now is recorded in the Bible in Genesis, the 10th chapter. Say again? I'm preaching hate? Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a simple question. Right? Let me ask you a simple question. The police department have killed tons of black men that are unarmed in America.
I don't disagree that there's a
I understand, but I'm just going to ask a question. I'm going to ask you one question. I'm going to ask you one question. Now, the families of the police officers believe that what the police did was justified and necessary. The families of the people that were killed believe that their family members shouldn't be killed. So you got the police on one side with one story, and you got the police on the families on the other side with a different story. Here's my question. Are the families, and this is a two-part question for one answer, so hear me out. Here's my question. My question is this. The police officers that killed the families of the police officers that killed the black men, their families, their wives and their children, are they wrong for loving their police officers' fathers and brothers? One, same question, same answer. And two, the families of the black men that were killed on the streets by the police officers, the families, are they wrong for loving the family members that were killed by the police? Both sides. Are both sides wrong? Yes or no answer?
No.
Thank you. They're not wrong, right?
Adolf Hitler had a mother, like I'm sure
you're right, and I'm sure he loved his mother. Well, let me explain to you why what I'm saying is not teaching racism. Because you and I agree, you just don't realize it, and I'm going to explain it to you now. Can I just answer it? Can I just answer it? I'll give you the floor right back. Let me just answer and I'll be glad to give you the floor back. You just said that those family members were not wrong for loving their family counterpart, even though their families are on two different sides of the situation. And I'm sure they both have two different solutions for the problem. Here's my argument. Black people have been being enslaved, killed, and murdered in America for 400 years. Are we wrong for loving the people that you murdered and killed in America for 400 years? And then that is not racism. You murdered and killed us for 400 years, and you act like we're wrong for loving our people and saying to separate from you.
That's right. You can
Oh, you gonna tell me what I can do now? Okay. See how the white man think? You niggers can talk, but some of that talk you gotta fix now. We are here to devil out. What did I say that was hateful? Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Take it at a time. Take it one at a time. You said I'm wrong. Well, bear with me. Listen, I don't have a big education. You got to bear with me for a second. The first point you said was I was wrong for telling black people to separate from white people. I have another question for you. I just turned on National Geographic this week. And on National Geographic, they said that there is an endanger to the giraffes in Africa. They said because of the killing of the giraffes in Africa, they feel that they have to separate the giraffes from both the poachers and other predators, because the poachers and the predators will kill off all of the giraffe. Are they wrong for separating the giraffes from the predators and the killers that would wipe out the giraffes?
Again, you're fighting the wrong war.
That's not my question. But I'm asking a simple question. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the giraffes.
I understand.
Are they wrong for separating the giraffes?
The giraffes would be fine if it weren't for human intervention.
But are they wrong to try and separate and save the giraffes? Are they wrong? They're not wrong for separating them and separating the giraffe. Well, we ain't wrong for separating these people from, guess what? Guess right. You said it best. You said there would be no problem with the giraffes if man was not killing the giraffe. And you are right. And there'd be no problem with black people if the white man was not killing black people. Listen, let me tell you something. There are animals in the wild. There are animals in the wild that have never killed a giraffe. But the giraffes must be separated from all predators. And black people, we should see something in this exchange right here. This white man feels comfortable with separating the giraffe. Like he got clear intelligence when it comes to separating the giraffe. The giraffes is in danger. The predators and poachers are killing the giraffes. Separate the giraffe. He ain't had no problem. He's like, yes, no problem. But when I say when it comes to black people, he's like, well, you're separating from the wrong man. Well, that's the wrong argument. Well, that's because white people is brainwashing and thinking they not murderers. That they people are not the predators of the earth. They believe that Hollywood is built because of hard work and good business practices. Not through rape, rob, and murder like it really has been built. They lost in not understanding what is going on. So don't tell me I'm wrong for separating from the white man when the white man's killing us like the giraffe is killing us. Come on, I'm gonna give you one more shot, white man. Put your foot in your mouth. Come on.
Hey, that's okay. You got the mic, so you can.
Don't try that excuse now. Listen, you didn't tell the giraffes that they needed a mic. You ain't say that about them giraffes. You ain't say the problem with the giraffes is the giraffes got a microphone. You ain't say nothing about that. Come on, let's go. I want you to talk, but keep it right like you told me earlier. You can't say that. Now I'm telling you, you can't say that.
Separate yourself from the actual poachers. Don't label.
Got you. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm separating ourselves from the poachers. Let me tell you something. The hell with this white man. Let me tell you something. The white man can't see that he's a monster on the face of the earth. But he can see it if it's the giraffe or some other animal. Let's listen to what God said. The hell with what the white man said. We listened to his ass 400 years. Let's listen to what the Lord said. Let me tell you something. What I'm about to read, brothers, you got to really see is exactly what took place in the earth is taking place right now in America. Last scripture, I'm coming down. Read.
Genesis 11 and 4. And they said, go to, let us build us a city and a tower.
And that city and that tower became an empire. That city and that tower became an empire to fight against the Most High. They came together and went to fight against the Lord. Read on.
Whose top many reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad.
See what they did? They brought everybody together with one language and one name. We're all Americans, dude. We're all one, man. We're not all one. The Lord's showing here, they tried it 4,000 years ago. We better wake up. We don't need to be trying that no damn more, man. We got to fight to bring our people back to the Most High, man, and change our world. We can build. Let me tell you something. Brother came and criticized me on YouTube. He said, how the hell you gonna say you're gonna build the kingdom of heaven right here in America? You got your hope in America. He was a dumbass. When I say, let's build the kingdom of heaven, what I mean is this. Christ said this: the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, and the violent take it away. Christ wasn't in his kingdom, but those people, those brothers that turned to the Lord, was the kingdom of heaven, man. And what I'm saying today is what he said then, which is we got to wake our brothers up and start building the kingdom of heaven right here. And we'll change our life, man. We'll change our world. And it'll be magnificent, man. Read this out, and I'm coming out and getting down. Come on.
Upon the face of the whole earth.
Upon the face of the whole earth. Go ahead. And that's what America did. Everybody learning English. He conquering and taking over. Give him enough time, he'll take China and all that too. Read.
And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men built. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language.
I'm going to paraphrase the rest. They came together as one, like they claim we should do. And they had one language. And they was powerful like this empire is powerful. And what happened? The Lord came down and destroyed that tower and separated them people and gave them their own identity and their own nation and their own land. You cannot bring all nations together, because here's what happens when you do. It sounds good in theory, but the reality is one nation gonna be in charge, and them bastards gonna eat everybody else up, which is exactly what's going on now. And if everybody's dumb enough to believe them, they gonna be caught up with them until reality check. And that's what happened to us. We spent 8 years with Obama in the White House believing that we was a part of this kingdom. Until Trump got in and reality hit, we ain't got nothing to do with this damn kingdom. And the Lord tried to show it to us, man. So we got to get our brothers and sisters and pull them out of this kingdom and rebuild Christ's kingdom right here in the middle of this hellhole. And we're going to change the face of this earth with our brotherhood and our righteousness, man. I'm out of here. I appreciate it, man. Godal hard, man. The water brother, let the brother come through and speak all up in here in Hollywood, man, and speak this word of the Lord. Big up to all y'all brothers that came out, man. Big up to all y'all brothers, man. So let me pass the mic on for water, y'all.